Have you seen how expensive Uprising cards are now? Is it the time to buy? Is it the time to wait? We're talking about card prices, Uprising Flesh and Blood, market madness, the good and the bad, the beautiful and the ugly. Welcome back to Master Set Madness, where we are collecting one of every single card from Uprising, Flesh and Blood, every single version variant that we can get from a booster box. Yes, only those that you can open from a booster box, and we are opening them from a booster box. We are on case number 16. Case number 16. We're not wasting any time. We got good stuff to talk about today with card prices. We've got, oh man, I gotta remember how to open one of these. It's been a while. We've got a lot of things to go over. If you're new around here and you're not sure what's going on, check out the bottom of the right screen. Those are the cards we are looking for. We only need 6 more cards. 6, that's right, you heard it right, 6 cards to finish our complete master set. I'm not going to list them all for you. You can see them down there. But we are so close, my friends. Can we get it? Can we make any progress today? There's definitely a chance that we don't make any. But, like I said at the beginning, right, we got card prices going all over the place here for Uprising. So maybe it doesn't matter, right? Maybe we can just keep cracking boxes and be making value. Or is it really that way? That's what we're talking about here on Master Set Madness. Sorry that it took me so long. It took me a couple days to get back to this. I missed opening things. I gotta get my speed back here. Get used to talking again for a while. But yeah, I kind of missed the whole big jump on some of the Uprising cards. If you haven't been paying attention, there was quite a big of a, I don't know, buyout's the right word. A lot of purchasing happening specifically on the Marvel Dragons and some of the higher end, more difficult dragons to get. Oh, we're going to have to just wait to talk about that because there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Crown of Providence. We don't need it for our set, but we do need it to try and make it so we can buy another box. Beautiful, legendary, beautiful, legendary. I wish I had as many of those as we do Crown of Peaks, but James must have heard something, giving us something different today. Great pull, box number 1, Crown of Providence, rainbow foil. Well, that card's doing well price-wise, right? That one has not dropped like some of the other rainbow foils. And the reason I want to talk about card prices, well, I talked about it a lot, but you know, sometimes when things jump up like this, people get really excited. People start to think, I gotta move. Do I get the cards before they all disappear? Yeah, did I miss out? Did I miss out on the train? But you know what? I think the first thing you want to do is just pause, calm down. Don't get too excited that a few cards have gone up. Yes, they've gone up a bit. They haven't gone up super crazily. And, you know, like I said, we've been a little bit slow at putting some of these videos together. And some of them have already started to calm down. The Marvel Dragons and the Rare Dragons. You know, the initial buy out kind of happens. And then people see the high price. And then they decide, well, I'm going to list my card. And like we've talked before with pricing, you list, and then eventually there's more sellers than buyers and you compete. Prices come back down, right? So it's fun. Obviously, it's nice to see some of those cards go up based on what you've seen me open. But I don't think, I don't know, hot take, not hot take, who knows. I wouldn't get too excited that that's going to be the near-term, short-term direction about it. Right, I wouldn't be surprised if prices retrace quite a bit, a fair amount. Maybe not all the way down to where they were. But, you know, with Dynasty coming out soon, a lot of people are going to kind of forget about Uprising. They're going to move on from it, and they're just not going to care. Of course, that also means that less people will be opening it. Like, theoretically, there's not going to be a whole ton of Master Set Madnesses coming out on Uprising in the next 12 months. You never know. I mean, that would definitely kind of keep the madness factor going. Blaze Headlong, beautiful foil. Ooh, there is our cold foil. It's a Quelling Robe. We don't need to linger on that. We've got so many more important cards to find. Come on, still nothing for our set here. We'll keep going. Is that all you got? That is the question I asked these boxes so many times. Is that all you got? Can you give me more than the crown? Come on. Quelling Slippers, they trick you. Ooh, there's an Ash. Nice cold foil Ash, that's nice to see. Not the Marvel one that we need, but way, way better than nothing. Not hitting another one. I got distracted by that. I don't even remember what we were talking about. Value, cards, dragons, expensive, more than they were before. Now, interestingly though, of course, not everything in the set has gone up. A lot of the rainbow foil legendaries, not the Providence one, but Shuko, Peak, you know, the ones that we get more of here on this channel. Those ones aren't doing as well, right? The Shuko's way, way, way down from where it was. Last pack of box one here. So of course, not everything in the set is going up. People are trying to grab the collectible pieces, the more difficult to find pieces. But I love to remind you, just because it's hard to get does not mean that it will be valuable forever, right? Does not mean it will be valuable forever. If you've been around in Flesh and Blood long enough, you have seen many, many a difficult to get card lose its value over time. After hype dies away, time moves on, and yeah, you know, you're not sitting on that unlimited Heart of Fyendel. You're not feeling super great if you bought a bunch of those at its height to hold, but come on, look at that. Come on, double Crown of Providence. Do I have to show it to you too long? We've got to get these common rainbow foils out of the way. Look at that. Now, come on, guys. If we had that happen before, like, is this the peak turn? Have we finally gotten away from opening 1,000 coronet peaks to getting the crowns? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Keep going. Keep going, my friends. Oh, great. So yeah, dragons, I wouldn't get too excited about the hype. Don't worry too much about missing out on it. Yes, they're rare. They're very rare, as you have seen from my channel. But don't go out and buy a bunch of them just because you think you're not going to 10x your money in the next 12 months. Probably. Maybe. You know, who knows? Nobody really knows what's going to happen with the market. There could be a huge explosion in the game, and something happens where, yeah, just the illusionist, draconic illusionist deck just blows up and it's all over the place and everybody wants them. Yeah, it could happen. And I think, so this is actually, for those of you who've stuck around, this is where I really wanted to get kind of into the conversation, is, you know, with things like that, trying to make the big bucks on buying things or miss out, or trying to avoid missing out on the big gains or whatnot. You know, for most of us, we kind of, let's just, you know, be honest, we kind of mess it up, right? Most of us don't get it right. And one of the reasons for that is to get the timing right. I mean, one, you got to get a little bit lucky, right? But two, you really have to be, there's two ways to do it. One, you hold it for a long time, it works really well. Or two, you're paying attention. You don't get erase-faced. You're paying attention to the market. You're watching prices go up and down. and then you're quick to move when you see something gain a lot of value. You're quick to list, quick to get it out there, to beat the massive rush of people who want to try and, you know, sell the 10 versions of the card they've bet on. And then you also have to have the ability to just let go of the card, right? You know, there's our Marvel. First Marvel, Chromai. Again, you are not the Marvel we need. Maybe the one we deserve? I don't know. I don't know. Throw it up there. What do we got all these? What are these commons here in the picture for? Get that out of here. Let's see some stuff that's nicer to look at. There we go. We need Maragai. Come on, Maragai. Last one we needed those. And like I was saying, you have to be able to let go of the cards, right? Sometimes you think, okay, I'm going to buy into a bunch of these Chromais, right? But then you end up liking the way the card looks, and you kind of want to hang on to it. You see the price going up, but do I really want to sell it? It's a cool looking card, right? So you've got to have the ability to be, is that our first foil Majestic? That is not Liquefy. That is not what we need. Yeah, you can't get caught up in the beauty of the cards if your goal is to try and make a bunch of money on it. You got to be willing to let go, and to let go quickly. As yeah, most people just aren't able to do that. Either they don't have the time to be paying attention to everything. You are paying attention, but you pay attention a little bit too late. And so you kind of almost get it, but then you miss it. Which is always sad and disappointing. And I mean, I've seen that just with myself. I've had a lot of times where it's like, I actually make a pretty decent idea for buying something. And I'm watching, I see the price move up, and I think, ooh, that's great. And then I hold on to it a little bit longer. Sometimes just because I'm lazy, and other times because it's like, do I really want to sell it? It might go up more. And then, of course, I kind of time it wrong or forget about it. And whoops, that didn't work. So I think I just say all that to I don't know, my perspective too on this little price increase, which again is already kind of coming back down. I wouldn't get too concerned about missing it, timing it, getting it all perfect. Buy the cards that you like. Don't invest in cards that you don't like. If nothing, for just the reason that you might get stuck with them, or the value might go so low that it's not even worth your time to try and sell it anymore. So get the ones that you're going to be okay with if you got to keep them, right? And, you know, of course, don't go beyond your means, and don't put yourself on margin or anything crazy like that just to try and get the dragons. There will be more, like there's going to be so many cool cards coming up in Dynasty, right? You guys have seen what's coming up in Dynasty. We're going to have the full art, the Marvel equipment. You can't tell me, I mean, I don't know, who knows what it's all going to look like, but I have a really hard time imagining that the dragons are going to be more desirable than those. And once those come out, and there's going to be people trying to trade for them, people are going to move on to that being the hype, and yeah, the dragons are going to be awesome, long-term great, but just because it's awesome doesn't mean the value will keep going up forever. Maybe it does. That'd be great. I would hope so. It'd be really cool, but don't bank on it. Don't worry about the hype of the prices moving this week. I think it's probably a pretty safe bet that the prices are going to go down on most cards from Uprising in the future. Unless, I mean, Crown of Providence is a pretty good one, right? There will be a few, hopefully, that'll be really awesome long term. And of course, there will be, you know, a few that they don't do a whole lot now, but once their character gets the new version of it, price will go up for a while. But again, you got to kind of be watching, right? You got to not just be watching, but you have to be willing and able to do the work to move on the cards, you know? So I'm not going to suggest, hey, go ahead and buy 50 Coronet Peaks at the great prices you can find them for now, in hopes that one day, big jump or whatever. So that's a lot of talk about moving around and different things about money. And no, you guys can't be serious. You cannot be serious. That is ridiculous. Cold foil, Crown of Providence. That is our third Crown of Providence in this case. 1 per box. What in the world is happening? James, you have done it. You have heard our cry. Overload Gaming Master Set Madness cry. No more peaks, my friends. We have moved on. We have leveled up. Look at that. That is... That's amazing. That is amazing. Now, we may not get anything for our set. We might not get anything at all. But if I am able to, like I've been talking about, not just hold on to the cards and look at how cool they look, but actually sell some of them, we'll be able to afford another case, which, as you can tell, we need. There's no way we get those 6 cards in this last box and a box and a half here. But wow, if we were going to get Frightmare, disappointing. If we were going to get duplicate legendaries, that is the one to do it with. Oh, the variance in all of this. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. We have had some terrible cases. Terrible cases. And some like this that are just... It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. This will be a fun one, right, to do a price check on. I was kind of expecting that we were going to have one of those nasty videos of, do we really want to do a price check? But I think this one will be fun. It'll be pretty quick. I only have to look up one card. I only have to look up the price on one card for this video. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on here? Oh man. And of course it goes to say that same way I wouldn't necessarily suggest, like, if, okay, just to clarify, if you love the dragons and you haven't picked one up yet, it's not a terrible time to get it. It's maybe not the best time. Nobody really knows, right? Nobody knows exactly what it's going to do. You know, maybe wait a couple weeks, prices go down a little bit more. Maybe wait till Dynasty comes out, you see the prices go down. But it's not a terrible time to get them. Not the best time, but it's not a terrible time. And if you want them, get them, right? If you only are thinking about money, don't try and, you know, do anything crazy to get them. And also don't get the idea that you're going to open a box to try and get a bunch of them and flip quickly. If you got the money and you just want to do that for fun, sure, why not? But if it's something like, this is the fancy idea you've gotten for how to make a quick buck, I mean, just watch through. It's one of the reasons for Master Set Madness, some seriousness. Watch through the whole channel. You will, or the whole series, you will see some amazing cases where you definitely, maybe not definitely, but you get close to doubling your money, right? And you will watch some other cases where you lose more than half of your money, right? Where you lose a third of it. So don't go to the store and just buy one case and try and hit that whatever Marvel Dragon. We've got one, right? We've only got one here so far in almost 3 boxes. The odds are, it's risky. It is really, really risky. And I mean, when you see boxes like this, unless they, I don't know, do some funny stuff with the print thing, that means there's another one out there that just didn't quite get the love as this, right? We have opened so many of those Coronet Peaks that there probably shouldn't be any left in the world, based on, you know, the amount that we have. Which, I still have some more Coronet Peaks, so if you're looking for one, if you're looking for any of the other cards, you see, ooh, just a regular one, send me an email, mastersetmadness@gmail.com, if you want to buy anything that I have a duplicate of. Let's figure out a deal. Let's make it happen. Let's sell some stuff. Phoenix Form, Majestic Foil. Check it. Oh, wait a minute. It's not the extended art version, is it? We don't need it. Sorry, I got a little bit excited there. I thought, ooh. Anyways, you can send your desire to purchase, if you really want to purchase that Phoenix Form Majestic Foil. Send an email to mastersetmadness@gmail.com and we will find a way to make that happen. So let's get some of this stuff on here. This is not exciting to look at. We don't really care at this point about any of that. Let's get these crowns here. That's what we want to see, right? Crowns. Crowns. Okay. Box number 4, case 16, Master Set Madness Uprising. We have made no progress on our set. We have made much progress in the crowns. About as much progress as you could hope to get. That would be amazing. Absolutely amazing if we found a 4th one. That would be, I don't know, what, video of the year or something like that. I don't know though if this one, I don't think it necessarily tops that double Marvel Dragon box though, huh? I'd be interested, you know, what do you think? Would you rather have this case with 3 crowns, or would you have rather had the case a couple of cases ago, I don't remember, where we got 2 of the big Marvel Dragons? I want to say we got Multi and Optimi in the same same case, plus I think another legendary or 2. What would you rather have? Crowns or dragons? Put it below, crowns or dragons. That is the random word phrase of the video that shows me you've made it this far, that you want to confuse people who don't know what's going on because they didn't watch the whole thing. Crowns or dragons? Put it in the comments. Crowns or dragons? Don't put crown dragons. No silly shenanigans this time like that. Just crowns or dragons. I am interested in what you would prefer. If it's only like a monetary value, you want to get the highest monetary value, or you like the variety, or you just think it's fun to have 3 crowns in a case. Man, we have 16 cases and we have seen all sorts of weird cases. We have seen a lot of weird stuff here. Phoenix Flame, right? Nice to see that Marvel. At this point, anything we're adding to the pile that's, you know, worth anything is bonus, right? We are past the point of paying for the box, paying for the case. So anything with any sort of value is gold at this point. Still would love to see that Fabled though. Man. Would love to see the cold foil Fabled. Another rainbow foiled one, even though they're, like, there's the thing, the price on that one. Way down, it was like $70 on TCG Player, I think, when I saw it. Tanking hard. Great example where you don't know where the price is going to go. How low can it go? I wouldn't be surprised if it goes lower than 70. Hit 60, 50, who knows? At this point, I think who knows is the best way to look at that. Oh man, I am excited to see what they do in Dynasty though. I want to see those Marvel equipment. and I want to do Master Set Madness for it. Combustion Point. If you want to see Master Set Madness Dynasty, if you enjoy this, you enjoy these conversations, please hit a like below. Hit the like button. You know, not twice, just once. Once is enough. 3 maybe, I guess, if you really like it. But yeah, hit the like button. Put a comment down there. You've already put crowns or dragons down there, I believe. So put something different, just because. Write the word dynasty or whatever you want to put in there. But like it, put a comment on there. Watch through the whole video. If you watch through the whole video, do all those things. That helps more people see this. And the more people that see this and the more people that enjoy it, the more likely I'm going to be able to do Master Set Madness with Dynasty. I would really like to do it. And I would like to be able to do it, you know, towards the beginning. That would be great. Not sure if I can. Depends on how far we got to go on this one, right? As I mentioned in previous videos, this is this is the last case I actually have right now in front of me. I do have to pause and do a little bit of selling and moving of cards before I get too mad down the madness train and just buy, you know, who knows how many more cases we have to do to actually find the cards we need, because we've, you know, last 2 packs here, we have hit the point where we're opening a case and not getting a single card off of our list. Now that we're down to 6, the wise advice that many have given over the years, don't buy a case looking for a single card, or even 6 different cards. Don't buy 16 cases if you're looking for 6 different cards. You might not get it. That's the end here. But yeah, if you like this, if you appreciate it, I'm gonna get the prices here in a second, but the likes, comments, share it with somebody else you know who likes Fab. Go back and watch the previous videos in Master Set Madness. Really does help the channel, helps it grow, and helps us do Master Set Madness Dynasty. So here's a price check. That, I believe, is the best case that we have opened. We got a grand total of $630 in value. So definitely a beautiful, beautiful case. That's tough to beat. That is tough to beat. And I believe that means you probably should have wrote down crown if you haven't already. And if you write it now, you're cheating, right? So crowns better than dragons? I don't know. But that's great. That's amazing, guys. We didn't get anything off our list, but if every case is like this, so don't think we would really care. We'd just keep opening cases forever. So thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. You guys all have a great day. Again, it's going to be a little bit of time. I don't know how long before I actually get the next case. The more people who send me messages try and buy stuff, the quicker we'll get there. In the meantime, though, we will have more Flesh and Blood content. So stay tuned for that. And we'll see you guys soon. Have a great evening, morning, night, afternoon, noon time, nap time, whatever you're doing.